Thank you for joining us for another episode of In Love with the God. How does Keller feel? How will Hillaney respond? Let's see what's going on as Sunny navigates these relationships. Back to the story. The show must go on. Keller lay stretched across his king-size bed, staring at the ceiling fan as it spun lazily overhead. He'd sent his personal chef home. He wanted to be alone. His chest felt tight, not from stress, not from physical strain, but from something harder to name, regret. He had spent the entire evening faking it, smiling, flirting, holding another woman like Sunny hadn't just been inches away. But every laugh with that model had been hollow, every touch performative. He had gotten good at it. Too good. Because Sunny was the only one he had really wanted to talk to, and it seemed it shook her when he walked away. He kept replaying the moment she walked in, the soft glow on her skin. The way she looked at Hillaney, like she saw possibility, it shook him. Jealousy hit hard, sharp and instant. And like an idiot, like a schoolboy on the playground, he let his ego lead. He ran to the nearest distraction instead of facing her. Why did he do that to her? Why would he put her through the mental struggle of seeing him and not talking to him? He glanced at his phone. Her number sat at the top of his messages, untouched for weeks. His fingers hovered over the screen. Just say something. Just say something, anything. Apologize, ask to talk. Tell her the truth, that you miss her, that you're scared, that you don't know how to be anything but her best friend, but maybe that's not enough anymore. But he didn't send the message because he knew what she saw tonight. She saw him fold under pressure, saw him choose pride over vulnerability, saw him walk away when she needed clarity. Keller groaned, dragging a hand over his face. Why didn't I pull her aside? He whispered in the dark. Why didn't I just say something? Because he was a coward. And tonight, that cowardice might have cost him the one person who had always been there. He rolled into his side, staring at the faint glow of his phone, wishing he had the courage to type just 4 words. I shouldn't have left. Hillaney had asked me if I was free in the following weeks before preseason started. He was going to be busy and wanted to take me out on a date since they had to forego drinks and attend the photo shoot. Everything happens for a reason, because had not our plans changed, I wouldn't have witnessed the now distant Keller. The focus was on getting to know Hillaney and enjoying every minute of it. Hillaney did not tell me where he was taking me. The venue was hidden beneath a jazz cafe, just beneath an unmarked black door and a winding staircase. Inside, dim lights flickered against the exposed brick walls, and the scent of old wood, popcorn, and creativity filled the air. A small elevated stage sat at the front, with minimal props and mild anticipation buzzing through the intimate crowd. I looked around, my eyes wide with delight. This is different, I said, turning to Hillaney. Yeah, he grinned. It's interactive improv. The audience gets to vote on what happens next after each scene breaks. You basically control the story. My lips parted in surprise. Wait, seriously? He nodded, pleased by my reaction. I figured it might be your thing, a writer who likes to control the endings. I chuckled, nudging him playfully. You've been paying attention. Always, Hill replied smoothly, but with sincerity. I want to know what makes you light up. And light up I did. As the show began, I was all in, laughing, gasping, scribbling ideas down and entering them on the electronic keypad they handed out for audience suggestions. I voted with everything I had, whispering commentary in Hill's ear, and it made him laugh so hard he said his stomach hurt. But more than the play, Hill admired Sunny's playfulness. It was her energy that captivated him. Her joy, the way she threw her head back when she laughed, her curiosity, her spark. He leaned back in his chair watching her, not just amused, but moved. This was the kind of woman a man should protect, not play with. After the play, as they climbed into Hill's car, Sunny struggled to adjust the passenger seat. I thought I had adjusted this seat perfectly earlier, she muttered, half to herself, fiddling with the buttons. Hill leaned over, one hand brushing hers as he helped. Here, let me. In that brief, unguarded moment, her scent hit him. Clean, natural, and grounding, like summer rain, wildflowers, and lavender oil. He closed his eyes just a beat, letting the fragrance settle in his memory. When he opened them, she was still adjusting herself, blissfully unaware of the effect she had on him. It wasn't her body. It was all nice, but that's not what had him hooked. It was everything else. Her mind, her presence, her peace. She was rare. As he pulled away from the curb, his hands rested on the gear shift, but his thoughts were fixed on her. You're incredible, you know that, he said, voice low. Sunny looked over at him, caught off guard. Thank you for the show. It was perfect. I wanted it to be, he said, because I want you to feel seen, and not because I'm trying to impress you, but because I want you to trust that this isn't a game for me. She turned to the window, silent for a moment. He didn't press. He could tell there was still something she hadn't let go of. Maybe Keller, maybe just old wounds, but he wasn't there to rush her. He was here to be real, to earn her, because Hillaney wasn't just interested. He was ready to pursue. No, he was ready to claim. And something deep inside told him Sunny was worth the slow, intentional reward.